And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, C.J. Cron.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Cal Quantrill.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now here's the veteran DH, Charlie Blackmon. That's in there. And that's how this series begins. Quantrill back to work. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a double to start the game.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And there's a strike. Blackman stands at second with no outs. Quantrill back to work. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Quantrill ahead 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0-1.
0-1.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball left side. Bryant out on the play. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp or spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
C.J. Cron stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. That one missing inside. Runner at second, 2 down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Crone retired. That's out number 3. The Rockies strand 1, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on. Back here at the ballpark, and towing the slab, Austin Gomber. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And a pitch. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's in there for strike one. Well, Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018 season. He became just the 8th player ever to have a season with 30 doubles, 30 homers, 30 steals, and walking more than he struck out. The 0-1. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. No score. New inning getting started, and now it's Elias Diaz.
Number 35, Elias Diaz.
Quantrill back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as that one was high. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And the right-hander deals. Got him. And there's one down.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. Pulls that one foul. No score here in the second. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's inside.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Bell pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
The second baseman, Alan.
Now it's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. In there at the knees, strike one. And a weak ground ball to the left side. To first, third out. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Here's Mike Zunino.
For the Guardians, the catcher,
The pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and a quick out, number 1.
batting fifth, the first baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Bell, a switch hitter batting right. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And that's in for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. That's in there. That's strike one. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
On to the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Quantrill back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Doyle, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1.
Throwing the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. One, two now. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
On the ground to the left. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman, doubled in his first AB. Blackman, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The 0-1. Now fly ball to right center. Brennan on the move, snags it on the run, and the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly, still no score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tapped softly on the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Miles Straw digs in now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Out towards right center field. Bryant trying to get there. Makes the catch, one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Runner on the go. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it drops in. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swings through that one. 0-1. Two outs. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him. First and second, two down. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that ends the inning. Guardians strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. Back now at Progressive Field. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jurickson Profar. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The wind to kick the pitch. Tap to first. Bell takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Bryant.
So digging in, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Zunino on to first. Bryant out on the play.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
And here is C.J. Cron. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. In there for strike one. Hit softly on the ground to third. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Mike Zunino.
The catcher.
All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Number 55.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Got him looking. 2 gone now. And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Doubled his first time up.
Rosario.
There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians. Struck out swinging his first time. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Elias Diaz. The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
All these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt. Zunino on to first. One up, one down.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Moustakas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Alan Trejo. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Strike two.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Righty delivers. Line drive, base hit.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Man at first with one gone. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Trejo around second, headed for third. The relay in there safely. Brenton Doyle with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One away, runners at second and third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Pitch misses inside, ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And the pitch. And a strike. Line to left, and it's just foul. That was close. Trejo, the runner at third. Doyle at second with 1 away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Second and third, 2 down. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They limit the damage here. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland, and now the right fielder, Will Brennan.
The right fielder,
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Slap the other way, foul. The pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Miles Straw. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there. 0-1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he'll one. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
And the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And here is Stephen Kwan. That hits the dirt. Ball one. 2 outs with a runner at third. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
The 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one hops the wall. He's in safely at second as a run scores on the play.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle settles under this one, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Connor Pilkington. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
The left fielder, number 29, Jurickson.
And here it comes. That one's in there. Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eli Morgan, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Stephan getting loose as well. Here comes a pitch. Profar gets a piece there. Oh, 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So up next, Chris Bryant. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pilkington, a 6'3" lefty, 240 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ripped on a line. Kwan makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 25.
C.J. Cron digging in for the Rockies. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Kwan makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Mike Zunino. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jake Bird. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 59, Jake Bird.
And a pitch. Called strike right there.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Oh, 2 now. Out to center. Doyle under this one. And makes the grab. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 55. Josh.
And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Bell in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. One gone, runner at first. So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. Check swing, and he held up. Bell stands at first with 1 out. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Tyler Freeman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch, and he just misses. Freeman measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Right-hander kicks, deals, and there's a ball.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Popped up. Trejo sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for the Guardians. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Eli Morgan. He's pitching on 2 days rest. The batter now, Elias Diaz.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike one. In the air, left field, down the line. Quan flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Moustakas, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there. In the dirt. Zunino up with it to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Just couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now it's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And now here is Will Brennan.
The right fielder.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Bunting, and he pops it up. Fires over to Crone. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline. So the batting order turns over. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Stephen Kwan will hit next. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Right-handed reliever. That's through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down. Go ahead run and score in position. High in the air, out to right. Knocks it down. The run comes in from second, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Not in time. He legs it out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
Mike Zunino digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there, 0-1. Kwan on third. Ramirez on at first with 2 down. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, and this one gets away. Ramirez up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Hard ground ball, base knock. In there, he's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 outs, runner on first. And up next for Cleveland, Josh Bell.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. Guardians 4 and the Rockies 1. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, James Karinchak.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 99, Jay Karinchak.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. That clips a corner.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 0-1. On the ground. Jimenez throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. Karinchak, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Kicks and fires. Inside corner, that's a strike. And a count 2-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
There's Chuck Nasty. In there for strike one.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Rosario one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Guardians 4 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Pierce Johnson.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake
Number
off.
36, Pierce Johnson.
And here it comes. And that is cut on and missed.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Now it's the Guardians DH, Tyler Freeman.
Designated hitter, Tyler Freeman.
In for a strike, 0-1. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Brennan now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's in there. That is strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Popped in the air, left field. Tovar makes the play, and that will end the inning. The Guardians go down in order, but they lead at 4-1. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jurickson Profar. And a pitch. There's the strike. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. That one hit to right. Brennan gliding to his left. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Popped up. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Let's go over for the stove.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Cleveland Guardians got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. The Diamondbacks held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-0. The St. Louis Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-4. It was their 7th win in a row. The Miami Marlins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 10-5. Nathan Eovaldi fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs as the Rangers downed Cincinnati 3-0. The Milwaukee Brewers amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Tampa Bay Rays had 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-2. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. George Springer was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, as the Bluebirds took down the White Sox 4-3. The Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 1-0. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-1. The A's put together 10 total hits as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 6-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.